racial features, and it's my view that they originated, the shared features evolved in a different way and on a different time scale to the non-shared regional features, and I'll come back to that if there's time later on. And the other side of the story, at least for tonight, I'm concentrating on the Neanderthals and us. So we've got the Neanderthals, a distinct form of human, in my view a distinct species, and of course they have a real image problem, the plural Neanderthals. Neanderthal is still used widely as an insulting term, so British soccer fans behave badly, they get called Neanderthals. American politicians with reactionary policies get called Neanderthals. And here is one of the reasons for that slight of the Neanderthals. Here's a reconstruction from around 1900 of a Neanderthal. And at that time, there were no really ancient human-like fossils from Africa, nothing representing the really early stages of human evolution. So here, and this is a French reconstruction based on Neanderthal remains from France. Here the Neanderthal is represented as a kind of missing link, an ape man. Hairy, bestial, bent knees, grasping big toes, very ape-like. And at the other extreme, we've got the reconstruction by Carlton Kuhn of a Neanderthal. He said if you took a Neanderthal, I mean, he thought Neanderthals were our direct ancestors, but he said if you took a Neanderthal, washed him, shaved him, put him in modern clothes, you could put him on the New York subway and no one would bat an eyelid. And I say, usually, yes, that says more about the New York subway than it says but that's another story. But in my view, neither of these are really accurate. The Neanderthals certainly were not shambling ape men. They walked upright as well as we did, as well as we do. Their brains were as large as ours. But they were not just a slightly grubbier version of us. They were distinct in their anatomy and other aspects. We know they range very widely. They certainly were down in Gibraltar. They were in Britain at times. At times they were over in Siberia. So they range very widely, but certainly present, well represented in the Middle East. And they were around, or their lineage was around for several 100,000 years. So a very successful group. Here's the original skeleton from the Neander Valley, 1856, Neanderthal, that gave its name to the whole group. So here's a comparison of a modern human and a Neanderthal skeleton. So here's the Neanderthal skeleton, and we've got a pretty good sample of Neanderthals now because they had the